The annual Silvretta Classic Rally in Austria's Montafon Valley. For 17 years now, it's been a rolling open-air museum of automotive history. And for the 5th time, electric cars were also part of the field. The plug-ins went to the start on a separate and somewhat shorter rally course. It's all there, from electric city cars like the Smart, all the way to the family cars like the Mercedes B-Class Electric, which made a big showing at the event. The course takes the drivers past picturesque alpine huts and mountain streams. Each day's stage is a bit over 100 kilometers long. That's not much compared to what the gas-powered cars are doing, but for e-cars, it's plenty far enough. They're on one of the special stages, the Efficiency Challenge. The cars recharge during the midday break, with organizers keeping a sharp eye on things. The less electricity the car needs, the better, especially from an environmental point of view. The steep climbs along the alpine course make less difference than one might think. Jochen Egg from Daimler explains. Over the past few years, they've been investigating what impact the hills have on power consumption. It turns out that as long as the energy recovery system is in good order, the extra consumption on the uphill stretches is compensated for by the downhills. So it all works out pretty even in the end. We're behind the wheel of an electric B-Class. It's not a particularly sporty car, one might think, but the compact goes from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in about 8 seconds. The powertrain is by Daimler's partner, Tesla. So how does the limited range work out in a family car like this? Jochen Eck says it's a good combo. City and commuter cars don't always have to be 2-seaters. At the next higher category, you need 4 seats. And the B-Class Daimler is a core model in both its European and its American market. In the U.S., it's actually considered a relatively small car. In the U.S., the B-Class is only sold as an e-car. There's no gasoline-powered version. Many families have it as their second or third car. So the e-car concept works well with a vehicle of this size.
Insofern passt das elektrische Konzept in dem Auto sehr gut zur Fahrzeuggröße.
The last time check before the start of the second stage, this part of the course follows the Silvretta High Alpine Road, 22 kilometers, a total of 34 bends, and an altitude of up to 2,000 meters, and then back again. The cars are nearly silent as they make the climb. Spectators have gathered at many of the hairpin bends. There are 23 cars at the start, and the news is good. They all master the ascent. But it's not winning, it's taking part that counts. Especially when it comes to e-cars, the participants have a different measure for success. Jürgen Schenk from Daimler says they used more power on the uphills but regained it on the downhills. They could even manage another 30 kilometers without a hitch.
Wir würden wahrscheinlich noch mal zur Bieler Höhe hochkommen.
At the end of the stage, the drivers field questions from the spectators. This fan says e-cars are a good idea, but the cost has to come down. He agrees. Plus, he needs a range that's more than just 70 or 80 kilometers. He says he'd probably go with a hybrid rather than a pure plug-in. E-cars may be more economical, but you need the combination of electricity and gasoline engine to get enough power to really have fun. So it sounds like e-cars still have some work to do before they catch on with ordinary drivers.